Now I'm going to start off with having you watch a video and look at a few photos. Now the video that you just watched was later proved to be fake. However, it still shows that some people think that things like this terrible act are okay, that should be posted and done for other people's entertainment. Maybe they just wanted some likes. Either way, it inspires a culture of vandalism that just isn't okay. Much more recently, the Salt Lake Climbers Alliance, or SLCA, has posted photos and videos all over the City of Rocks, which is one of the parks here in Utah, that some people had gone through and vandalized the rocks, drawing graffiti and obscene images all throughout the land. This destroyed pictographs that had been drawn there and many other cultural reminders that were made throughout this area. Now, Utah is home to 5 national parks. We rank 3rd in the country for the most national parks, following behind California and Alaska. And these national parks have created a lot of what our culture and identity is as a state. With that being said, in the recent years, we've seen a huge influx since 2016 in tourism. And with these tourists, we also have noted more vandalism in the parks. And according to the National Park Service, they've collected a lot of data around this. And it's been seen that they've jumped up about 1 million people per year since 2016. This creates more wear, more trash, harsher conditions when so many people are out on the trails every day. But fortunately, there's things that each of us can do to help. There's a lot of organizations that have been formed. We also have great services and volunteer work that you can go out and take part of. When people notice these things happening, there often is quickly gathered a volunteer group that can go out and clean this graffiti or help try to fix some of the vandalism that's happened. You also are able to go and be part of these groups. You can join their Facebook group or follow them on social media, and that way you can stay connected and also help out in this larger cause. With this, there's also a government side, a lot of, especially right now, there's a lot of looking at the national parks and when they should open because of this pandemic and what impact that's going to have. Right now, all the parks are strictly locals only, but this could be changing here in the next week or so. This could be very important for us and give us a time that we can really look and make changes in society so that we can keep these parks pristine and keep them looking beautiful. With this, another big part of this is not leaving a trace. For me personally, I really love climbing, and part of that is taking gear up into the mountains. However, when we do that, we have to remember where we are, that we're disturbing animals, we're disturbing the natural landscapes, and we have to remember that we can clean up after ourselves, that we can also be vigilant of what others are doing. There are lots of different places where we can go. There's lots of organizations that if we do see this kind of thing happening, the best thing to do is to report it to our local authorities. When we do this, we're able to really have a big impact and hopefully catch the people who are promoting this vandalism, and therefore we can clean up our canyons, clean up our national parks and the land that we live on. We also, there's lots of, if you do see somewhere that needs to be cleaned up, there's places like the SLCA, the National Park Services, that can help organize groups along with something that you can be part of to really make a difference, to go clean this up and to make our state a cleaner and happier place to be. Now don't those pictures look a lot better? I know to me personally they do. And I would much rather live in a state that's clean and that the nature is healthy and beautiful all around me. I know that it wouldn't even take all of us if only a part of us were to go out and put forth a little extra effort. I know that you could make a difference and really improve the quality of life here in Utah. Be able to improve our state so that the visitors that we do have would be able to enjoy it, as well as our kids and grandkids. This natural beauty would be able to live on for them to see as well. I hope that every single one of you can be a little bit more vigilant, a little bit more conscientious about your decisions and about really how you're going out there into the world. We all complain every year about the inversion, about how it affects our lives, and really if we just paid a little more attention and tried a little bit harder, we could not only lower that, but also reduce the amount of trash and pollution that we put out there and keep our nature really looking beautiful and pristine. I hope that you can go forward and put in this effort and make a difference in your community, and so that we can all enjoy the land that we have and that we live on.